What's going on, y'all, man? Your boy YLE Facts in the building. Young living every day, delivering them facts. Now, listen, man. I got a few of them coming up. One I want to show y'all, man, is pretty much, man, a woman that just crossed the line. Just when they completely cross the line, there's just no coming back, man. So here we go, y'all. Now you see this? She cheated. He cheated, so I threw his mom's ashes in the river. Look, this is the dude who I guess he supposedly cheated on this woman. She threw his mother ashes in the urn in the river. That was in the urn. She threw him in the river. Look at this. Dan threw the urn in the river, though. That is a crime. See right there? That's a female that's crossed the line. That's what you call crossing the line when you're talking about dealing with a female. And it's why it's always important. It always comes back to this is why you vet. This is why you vet women. Because they go along and do things like this. Now, just because a man went around and slept with another female, you take his mother ashes from the urn and pour them in the river, then throw the urn off the balcony, whatever you want to call it, right? Off the rail. Throw the ashes out. What does that tell you, man? That is a female when she's hurt, she's willing to do anything to stab you in the back. Under pressure, whenever she feels disrespected by you, she's willing to take it anywhere. This is a woman who has no morals, no standards, no boundaries. This is a woman that is mentally ill. This is a woman who needs therapy. This is probably a woman who don't have a mother and father in her life, or a father wasn't present. This is why it's important to pay attention to all these things. Look at that kind of behavior, man. That is not a mentally stable female who would go the extra mile to do something like that. Now, when I looked it up, they said that she went to jail and stuff like that. And she should be in prison for that, man. She should rot in prison for the rest of her life for doing something like that. Because that's completely crossing the line. Somebody's mother, ashes that's in the urn, he can't, y'all, excuse me, y'all, that was a fly. He can't get that back. You know what I'm saying? You can't go back and return that. There's no coming back for that. So, yes, jail time is exactly what's being deserved for her. 100%. I just want to play that back. That's crazy, man. And threw it in the river, though. That is just taking it extremely too far. But this is what happens, man, when you're not vetting. You're not looking at the people they're around, the friends they hang around, their family. What kind of mother and father's in her life? Does she have a functional family? You know what I'm saying? And also doing your research, man. Actually looking these girls up online. These girls be having records, man. All kind of things they done in the past that you won't know nothing about. Just like they like to look dudes up to see if dudes got a background. Y'all guys need to do background checks on these females, man. Before you start giving them commitment and last name, you need to really dig deep and find out who you dealing with. Because this is a mental problem right here. No woman in a correct mind will go outside the lines and do something like that. By the grace of God, I've never dealt with a female who would do anything like that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's not the kind of energy that I invite or I associate into my life. It's associate with my life. And then to even be more accurate on it, she's not even no woman I would even talk to, not even my type anyway. But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. And that's a combination of a whole lot of different problems that's going on. Previously, before this man walked into her life, this woman has an issue. Got to stay away from people like this, man. Like I said, vetting them, getting to know them, seeing the people they hang around, the environment they grew up in. Is her mother around? Is her father around? Is her mother and father relationship? Is it a stable nuclear family? You know what I'm saying? it's important to know all these things. You know, paying attention to her social media and what she was doing on social media, how they carry themselves, what are they about. You have to look at everything, man, or else you end up with somebody like this. And that ain't nobody that you want to be with. But look, man, that's just the tip of the iceberg. We're going to keep this thing going. Now, hold on. Now, hold on, guys. Now, check this out. This is a young lady going off on her boyfriend, speaking about her being hungry. This is behavior that, as man, you never tolerate. Check this out. Check this out.
I worked 10 hours. All I want is Wingstop.
That's right there. That's a combination of semen demons from different men. That's from all them Pookies, Ray Rays, and Tyrones who have entered her walls. See, yelling and screaming after working 10 hours and talking about some all she want. It's some food. And they laughing. These guys are laughing like this is hilarious. See, me personally, I would have kicked her out of my vehicle and she'd have never heard from me again. Keep watching.
A little excessive. Why? A little excessive. CEO of Pigry. I'm fucking starving, Swin. What did you eat today? I worked 10 hours. All I want.
Look at her. Who yells at her? What man allow a female to yell at him like that? Ain't no female gonna come around me behaving in that manner. The moment you raise your voice at me like that, you're over. You're done. And if you don't get out of my house, out of my car, I will call the cops and get you the fuck out of my vehicle or the fuck off of my property. Real men don't tolerate this kind of behavior. But see, this is a combination of, this ain't just a one-time occurrence. This is something that's occurred more than one time. And a man just letting things slide and not establishing those boundaries on the female. You gotta nip it in the bud right then and there. Whenever you see anything small, you gotta let them know right up front, because that small thing turned into a big thing. And look at this right here.
That's a little excessive. Why? A little excessive.
Yelling and screaming about some fucking Wingstop.
CEO of Pigry. I'm fucking starving, Swin. What did you eat today? I ate nothing.
I ate nothing. And this is the way you talk. This is how a woman talks to a man when she don't respect him. He didn't even say anything. Now just watch, just pay attention. Quiet in the front though.
10 hours. All I want is Wingstop. That's a little excessive. Why? That's a little excessive.
Look how you looking at her. Can you effing drive? That's a woman who don't respect the man that she's with. There ain't no real man like that dealing with no shit like that, man. You got a man like me all kinds of fucked up, man. That girl would be canceled, brother. It'll be over with. Yelling and screaming. That's a lack of respect for the man. No woman that respect and admire their man and submit to their man is going to be acting in that way. Because every little thing you do will get you replaced and will get you disqualified. This is why it's important, gentlemen. This is why it's important. You cannot tolerate behavior like that, man. You just cannot. And if a woman don't respect you, she can't love you. And she damn sure ain't gonna be loyal to you. You see how she treating him? Look how she's yelling and screaming at him around the other people that's in the back seat. So if a woman is yelling and screaming at you around her friends, just imagine how she'll talk to you when it's just you and her by yourselves. That's a combination of semen demons right there. That's like some demonic stuff. Look at this.
I worked 10 hours. All I want is Wingstop.
And look at him. He's laughing like that is funny, man. They're championing that behavior. I'd have told listen, man. You got to pull that over, man. Kick her out, man. I don't give a fuck what time of night it is. Find a way home. I don't care. You'll reevaluate. See, because when you start when you start now I ain't gonna say penalizing, when you start holding them accountable for their actions in those rough situations in tough times like that, then guess what? That's when the disrespecting stop. But at that point right there, it's too far gone. A woman who went too far left when she take the urn from somebody's mom, take the urn, pour the ashes in the river, and then dump the urn too. Or you in the car driving, and this woman is yelling and screaming at you because she talking about she worked 10 hours. That's called crossing the line. That's called taking it too far. It's over with, man. And I hate to see men putting up with females like that because they don't know their true value. That's what that is. Take a man like that, go overseas. Let that same dude that's driving that car go over to South America, go over to Thailand, go over to Philippines. Spend 15, 20 days over in Philippines. I guarantee you, he'll never allow a female to talk to him like that again in life. Man, listen, I already got the abundance mindset. I can only imagine when I start traveling. Oh man, my tolerance is gonna be even low. It's a whole bunch of shit I won't put up with that I won't put up with now. I can only imagine. Listen, y'all, that's all I gotta say about that one. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.
Yeah, got the streets on fire, feel the heat, the Wayne Wade. Ain't never had no handouts, put in work, I'm self-made. Superhero strength, I got the power, Luke Cage. Flexing on them haters like Drake. This is real rap, no cap. Bust it down like